Good morning, students. In the last video, I have explained about the procedure to conduct audit. The next concept is control procedure to be adopted by the auditor in applying computer assisted audit techniques. So, in order to apply the computer assisted audit technique, what are the control procedure that will be adopted by the auditor? So here the CATS, that is computer assisted audit techniques, it involve performing audit procedures while conducting the audit through the computer. So it includes the performing the audit procedures. They have to perform the audit procedures while conducting audit with the help of computer. So audit software and test data are two common types of CATS. Using CATS involved taking various measures, including monitoring, so that the use of CATS by the auditor provides reasonable assurance that the audit objectives and detailed specification of CATS have been met. So here I have already explained the two different techniques of the two techniques of the CATS, that is the test data and the audit software. They are the two common types of the CATS, and using the CATS involves, using CAT means it includes taking various measures, maybe monitoring, so that the use of CATS by the auditor provides reasonable assurance that the audit objectives and detailed specification of CATS have been met, and it is to be seen that CATS are not manipulated by the staff of the entity. So here they should ensure that the use of CATS, this they will use the auditor uses the CATS in order to conduct the audit, and he should ensure that the staff of the company, they should not manipulate the, or they should not do any mistake, or sorry, they should not do anything wrong in the, they should not change any data in the CATS. And the specific procedure necessary to control the use of CATS will depend on the particular application. So in order to avoid that, the specific procedure necessary in order to control the use of the CATS. So in establishing control, the auditor considers the need to, so in order to establish the control of the CAT, the auditor considers that there is a need to approve specification and conduct a review of the work to be performed by CAT. So here they have to approve the specification, and they have to review that what and all work that is done through the CAT. Then they have to review the entity's general controls that may contribute to the integrity of CAT. For example, controls over program changes and access to computer files. So they have to check the computer changes in the computer programs and also the computer files. So every now and then, if they check or if they put passwords and all, then there will be a control of the programs, computer programs and computer files. Then when such control cannot be relied on to ensure integrity of CAT, the auditor may consider processing CAT application at another suitable computer facility. So he has to use that. So that is next one is the C, that is ensure appropriate integration of the output by the auditor into the audit process. Next is the procedures carried out by the auditor in order to control the CAT application. It may include participating in the design and testing CAT. Here the auditor has to participate in the design while designing the CAT and also while testing. Then checking, if applicable, the code of the program to ensure that it conforms with a detailed program specification. He has to check that in case if it is applicable, then the code of the programs, in order to ensure that it conforms with the detailed program specification. Next is asking the entity's staff to review the opening system instructions in order to ensure that the software will run in the entities installation. So the auditor can ask the entity's staff, that is the company's staff workers, in order to review the operating system instructions in order to ensure that the software will run in entities installation. Then running the audit software on small test files before running it on the main data files. So here first they will use the audit software for the small files instead of using for the main data files. Then checking whether the contract files were used. They will check here, the auditor will check whether the contract, if there are company has any contract with anyone and those contract files were used, maybe for example by checking external evidence such as control totals maintained by the user and that those files were complete. Then obtaining evidence that the audit software functioned as planned. So he will obtain the evidence that the audit software functioned as planned, whether the audit software or the audit programs, whether they have functioned according to the plan. Maybe for example by reviewing output and control information. By looking at the output and the control information, the auditor will come to know whether the audit software functioned as per the plan. Then establishing appropriate security measures in order to safeguard the integrity and confidentiality of the data. So this is about the control procedures to be adopted by the auditor in applying the computer assisted audit techniques. Thank you.